Like that should be allowed. That you should be able to remix that vibe and expand upon it and make a new creation. But there's this whole intellectual property side of it too, where it's like, no, you're not allowed to do that because it's this original artist who has that right to that song. But then when it comes to video games, that's very amplified situation to that, where you've got the game GoldenEye, which so much of our generation loves, and we got these very passionate fans who actually made a remake of the GoldenEye game because it means so much to them, but they're not allowed to actually release their game as a paid thing, and because they're towing a very fine line where technically it might be against some copyright laws of what they're doing.
So these people here, they aren't allowed to release the new game GoldenEye because they haven't got the rights. But just because you have the rights, that doesn't mean that you're making the best copy. Remember how the production company was talking about, like, let's make James Bond a black woman, for instance.
Yeah.
It reminds me as well of Balenciaga, the fashion house. So this guy, he was a Spanish fashion tailor and fashion designer, but he only made custom bespoke clothing. And then one time he made a perfume with some German chemical company. They wanted to label it, Balenciaga, okay? And then they figured, like, he's going to die one day, like, you need to make a deal so we can still keep selling our perfume, still call it Balenciaga once you're gone. And then, when he died, there was talk, like, is he going to train an apprentice or anything? No, he closed his tailoring, his fashion house. That was that. But then some people came in later. They wanted to use his fashion name. So the chemical company ended up selling the rights to for Balenciaga. They sold it to a completely unrelated fashion house. And so the Balenciaga we know today had nothing to do with the original guy.
Oh, wow.
And so, this is a case, like, we say that, if the chemical company, if Balenciaga have the copyright, they're the legitimate ones. They're not.